Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How?
It's the Pac-Man, 8 Division World.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
And this one has... So here we go. Should be a good one. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Hook misses. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, so you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Is Pacquiao gonna go down after that shot? A much better game plan here.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Punch scores. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every...
There's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have you.
Nice counter. Looking to land the hook. Incredible work rate. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
Missing with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance with...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? So
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Pacquiao is rocked. And right back into the fray.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What?
Final 10 seconds here. And hold it right there. Not good body language here from Manny Pacquiao. He's been knocked down, but at least... On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Oh, that punch. Punch, counter punch. And that hook misses. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A perfect counter lands. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got snap.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Pacquiao is rocked. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stuff, and down goes Pacquiao. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off. Get on with the job.
Great round. Now relax, relax.
Behind your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Time for the 5th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they gonna come back?
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Manny goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Solid punch. Is Pacquiao going to go down? And Manny Pacquiao is on the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Con. What a shot.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
It's a tough fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
You'd like to see more jabs. His stamina is off the charts. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How much cardio was put in for... Round 7, here we go. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace...
And Manny goes down! Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Good counter punch. flags here in the round. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.